Hello everyone and welcome back. Alright, as we can see, today is package day. And I got this package here from West Coast Picks. And I actually got this on Friday, but I'm always so busy on the weekends with my grandson and everything. I didn't have a chance to get to open this, and I was pretty busy yesterday on another project, which I'll show you after we get into this package. But yeah, anyways, this actually was supposed to be a surprise package. But, well, I'd asked him if he wanted to do a lock trade, and, well, he said, well, I didn't want to ruin the surprise, but you already have a package coming, and he didn't want to me to think that this package would be included in the trade, because he has another package coming for me for the trade we're doing. I sent him out a package yesterday, and, yeah. Well, anyways, we have this one here, and this is a surprise package. I have a couple other things I wanted to share with you that I received from eBay. One is this vintage Corbin. I got another Corbin from my collection here. It's pretty cool. I think it's a 45 millimeter, all aluminum, except for the shackle, hardened steel shackle. It's got an original key, but works very nicely. Got a nice snap to it. Pretty nice lock. It'll go good in my collection. That's the bitting on the key. It's not too bad. It's got some low cuts behind that high one. So I got this one in this week, and I also got another American in. And this is another 5200, but it's my first U.S. government issue. And this is a brand new lock too. It's got a couple gouges in it, but I guess that gives it character. But this is a pretty cool lock. For one, like I said, it's my first U.S. lock, and for two, check out that bitting. That is like challenge lock bitting on this lock. That is awesome. I was very happy about that. And it does work very nicely, of course. And there was some differences I noticed with this 5200. And the reason why I started collecting these Americans is because, well, with Bill Bacardi's generosity, we have these awesome American 100th anniversary locks here that he gave me for my collection. And this here is also a 5200. And these were a couple of differences I noticed in this 5200. They're pretty close to the same as far as it's got that cool little texture. Of course, this one being a lot shinier. Shackle the same size and everything. But if you notice, the U.S. government issue lock is a little bit different. This is a 45 by 45. This is actually a 43 by 43. I don't know if they're trying to save a little money there or what, but yeah, notice that the size difference was a little bit different. And this actually is the only American lock that I have that is key retaining. So maybe they want to make sure you're getting these locks locked up before you leave the post or whatever they're using it for. But yeah, and it is the only lock that I have that has no spring tension at all whatsoever on the core. I mean, there's just literally no spring tension at all. And every American lock that I own has pretty good amount of spring tension on it too. They all do. I have a nice spring tension on it, which adds to the security a little bit, I believe. I mean, even this old vintage 1305 that I have, again, pretty heavy spring tension. This is pretty much the same size as the American 5260 here. Both 50 by 45s. Shackle's the same width, but the length, of course. Nice long shackle on this 100. But anyways, wanted to share those with you. And I also, that's just the box that the 1100 came in, extra key. I also got me a pitting kit for the American and Master locks here. Just got this in this week too, and I was kind of surprised. I thought they were going to be mostly standard pins, but there is only 3 of these that have the standard key pins, and all of the rest are all serrated pins, and these are actually drivers, serrated drivers. So I thought that was pretty cool. I can still work with them though. I can still make some spools out of them and whatever. Still modify those pins. But I got this in this week, and yeah, that I'm pretty happy about. Now I can start working on making some challenge locks with a couple of American locks that I have. But anyways, let's get into this surprise package here from West Coast Picks. open it this way, I think. There we go. Awesome. Get this bag out of here. And we have a bag full of, I believe, a lot of his challenge locks. Oh, yeah, and he gave me some of this. I think this is in 22.5 thousandths. Some more fish tape for making some more picks. Awesome. Thank you very much, Harley. Appreciate that. And the thinner fish tape gives me a lot less work, so that's awesome. Thank you. Really appreciate that. All right, let's start taking these off. Oh, we got some shrink wrap here, some shrink tubing for some picks or whatever I want to use it for. All right, let's see what we got here. First off, I think that's going to be a Yale style. Yep, Yale style kick here. And he calls it Small Yale by West Coast Picks. Awesome. That's going to be a challenge. Yale keyways. I have a tough time with them. Slags too, I guess. But we have another one here, Unifall by West Coast Picks. This one here is a slag kick. Awesome. That will definitely be a fun pick. All his locks are awesome. They're always fun to pick. Then we have another one here. Calls it Con by West Coast Picks. It might be a quick set type of keyway. Not sure. But awesome. Very cool. And then we have another, well, we have an MX here. West Coast Picks. And this is Metis. METIS by West Coast Picks. Awesome. It's kind of a open keyway there. It's got that one piece of warding there. But that shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. I mean, some hand locks are extremely tough. I have one that's in my naughty bucket that's been in there for a long time. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that one yet. Might end up just opening that up, throwing in the towel, and showing you what's in it. Oh, we had a Bill Bacardi number 8 here. Awesome. Because I had the 7s, and I think actually it skipped the 8 in a series that I had. Awesome. This here is a slag keyway. Very smooth lock. Awesome. That will be nice to get into. Always have fun picking his locks, and he's got some pretty tough ones too, believe it. We have another slag here, and this one is called Kilroy by West Coast Picks. Another slag kick. Awesome. It's a little bit different keyway. I forgot the letters on those keyways, but awesome. Thank you very much. That will definitely be fun to get into. Okay, we have another slag here, and this one is, it's a trap. It's a trap by West Coast Picks. Oh boy, that should be pretty exciting to get into. Got a feeling there's maybe some trap pins in there, or whatever. But that should be fun to get into. Pretty awesome. And last but not least here, we got an awesome Corbin. This is also pinned by West Coast Picks, and he's typing out all his tags now. Makes them real easy to read. Pretty awesome. And this is Corbin Dallas Multipass by West Coast Picks. So this should be very interesting too to get into, for sure. And that's kind of a paracentric keyway too. I have to work around that wording there. Get up there. That should be a very fun pick. Pretty awesome. Thank you very much, West Coast Picks, for the surprise package. I really appreciate that. I love surprise packages. I think we all do. But that ought to be awesome to get into all these. So thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. And yeah, let me show you another project that I was working on yesterday, as a matter of fact. And there it is. I have now a key blank board, excuse me. And you're probably saying, oh, that looks exactly like the one West Coast Picks made. And you would be 100% correct with that, because that is exactly who I followed the directions off of his video. And I'm sure that's why he put it up. So, you know, so we could all make keyboards if we wanted them or whatever. So that was awesome of him to make that video. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, West Coast Picks, for that. So we got that up. Oh, and I got these keys yesterday. These are huge too. You can see the size of my hand. And these are huge. All brass, you know, for decoration. But it's all brass, and I picked that up at a flea market yesterday. He wanted 30 bucks for them, but my wife bought a couple things, so I got it for 20 bucks. Well worth it. That's pretty awesome. I like that. And this keyboard was actually a little bit too long, extended over the desk here. So I had to cut 5 rows off, but I did not waste it. I actually sanded it down, and I made one for my vintage and antique pre-cuts here. Those are just a couple of the large bows up there that I got from Bill Bacardi. And I'll tell you what, 90% of all these keys, all the blanks that I have, except for a lot of these pre-cuts, these are a lot of pre-cuts I have for, you know, to make some challenge locks with. Even some that don't have that great of bitting. With the key machine, I can make a decent bitting out of them. And up there, of course, we have some depth keys, you know, to cut keys with. And I got another set too for American locks that I just ordered yesterday that I'll have coming. A couple bump keys up there from Bill Bacardi, and Everest Bump 123, not Everest Bump 145. And I got some 123s and 145 blanks from him. Awesome, awesome. And actually, I was running out of room on my desk here for some of my locks from my collection here. And I got another stand here. Actually, this is where the American locks I had for 100 series, they were back there. But yeah, I got me another, you know, little stand just to put some of my locks on. Of course, I'm going to need more. My wife needs to get this huge egg chair, or whatever you want to call it, out of here. Give me a lot more room in that corner of my room. I'm in the small bedroom now, spare bedroom. I used to be in a finished off basement, but now my daughter moved back in. Yeah, I'm stuck in a spare bedroom. Over here too, I have my little shipping department, I guess you want to call it. You know, like I said, guys, all these are free at your post office, all your small boxes, except for the padded envelopes. I get those from work. But, you know, your flat rate envelopes, put your flat rate boxes in, save a little bit of money, but that's my little shipping area. But anyways, I wanted to share my new board with you, and thank you, West Coast Picks, for this package. Thank you for the instructions on how to make that keyboard. That was a fun little project yesterday, and yeah. So alright guys, got my grandson coming in a few minutes. I think he's on his way. Spend the day with him today. It's beautiful out, it's Sunday. But yeah, so yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, comment below. And yeah, everyone, please be safe and stay legal. Thanks, guys. Bye.